Turkey versus Finland. I want Turkey to upset Finland, bro. I want Turkey to come in here swinging, bro. I'm gonna root for Turkey.
Wondering if like Finland going up against Turkey, if they are able to 2-0, they go over to Sweden and they're like, you have to beat them. You have to. We want the first seed so badly. Now we see both of these teams playing a pretty.
Roadhog.
I was about to say Finland, and I stared at Romani and I was like, what is that?
Yeah, you were gonna say typical, and then you saw the Roadhog. That threw a wrench in the equation, and it might throw one in the equation for Finland as well if they're not careful. If Romani lands a big hook here, but Roadhog is not in the best of states right now. Vestola very low HP, has to get the Nemesis form forced out early.
Okay, I'm rooting for the underdogs, chat. I want Team Turkey. Come on, Turkey.
Yeah, Romani gets a lot of heal from the Take the Breather as well, getting a little bit more health at the beginning too. Okay, forcing out the ice block from Cloud though, and now finding the immortality field, another cooldown for Finland.
Yeah, I don't know about the Roadhog pick though, chat. I don't know.
And there's not much that you can do against that, despite landing 2 pretty good hooks. Just a lack of one-shot ability from Romani on that Roadhog. It's a little bit of a struggle.
Yeah, sometimes you go fishing and you don't really catch anything. Sometimes you do catch something and it's made with an ice block and you can't really shoot through that. Romani gets potentially the worst hook you possibly can in that situation. And Finland capped the point even before he got that hook. So now they're gonna have to try and get this hog close enough to land a hook. Masa is just being a terror in the backline, so they're not even gonna be able to get through this archway safely. I mean, Finland are looking really strong so far.
Yeah, Finland already up to 40%. They have a good ult build up. Ollie almost at the amp matrix, and they already just used
Damn, there you go, there you go.
Down. That's a great shot from Matrak using the icicle, and with the Kitsune rush to force them.
Why are they playing hog?
If they're able to get another ultimate up, this could be huge. Matrak's still taking control of the high ground. They're using the amp matrix to force a bit of that positioning, and now using the beat in order
qualify.
to
Maybe they've given up.
Cloud, however, now with the blizzard, it doesn't.
Oh man. Come on, you still gotta end strong, bro. End it strong.
Use the ice block and now try and isolate using that that ice wall.
Bro, Romani, I swear, Finzi, if you guys don't try hard,
and now going to have to use the hog ultimate, going whole.
I'm gonna be pissed.
To force them off
Iceland better fucking win.
The contention is no longer there, but the annihilation comes through just in a nick of time. Vestola getting a lot of damage off, and Sana now finding that backline. Romani doesn't have any of that burst healing left over. Farouk gets very, very low, survives for a second longer.
El Preds, appreciate that Prime sub.
Looking to still get that back line out and make sure it takes longer for them to regroup. 95% now for Finland.
The annihilation from Vestola there was so well timed. There is actually going to be a contest that comes out from Farouk and a desperation Doomfist swap from Romani, but Finland are very much so in the driver's seat as long as they can navigate the blizzard that comes out from Matrak.
Yeah, Vestola is still getting a lot of damage down onto Romani, and Romani just doesn't really have that survivability. Still being contested, though. Muzo is able to just climb up and down here using that Suzu to try and contest a little bit longer. Is the touch going to be there?
Wait, Finzi, I have a question to ask you.
Finland take it 100 to 0.
Do you guys do your comms in English?
Near perfection there. I was trying to call out how the annihilation from Vestola was perfectly.
You guys don't?
Because Turkey, with that Roadhog, they have a
Icelandic?
reasonable
Okay.
counter to that ability. If you just whole hog the annihilating Ramatra away from everybody, the annihilation will
Hades, appreciate the massive tier 1 sub, my friend.
But Vestola pops it when there's only about a second left in the whole hog ultimate, so that pretty much just becomes null and void. He can just walk forward.
Didn't you see the last fight comm clip yesterday on Happy Cool Twitter? No, I didn't.
Take the point there, repel all comers. The blizzard from Matrak there was actually a pretty solid way in for Turkey towards the end, but it just didn't get them enough. Too little, too late. 100 to 0 for Finland. Speaking of Finland, we're seeing Sana making a very interesting swap here onto the Bastion. I feel like Romani is about to have a bad time.
Yeah, I mean, Romani, only thing that he really has on the table here is health and damage, and it's not going to be a good look if Sana is able to just get into configure into the
Iceland's comms is just Futhark yelling like a Viking. Bro,
now,
he was very fun to talk to yesterday.
They're able to get a little bit of the pressure off of their tank by using the Mei wall, but once again, another cooldown that they've had to expend. Nefrin looking to spam away from far, but Vestola actually goes down after being isolated for too long without the health by his side. Ollie unable to keep the tank up. And now with the hook
I'll get
onto
you Happy
Masa,
Cool
that's
after we
an
beat Sweden. How
excellent
about you
one to take
and
first
Happy Cool?
touch
How about you
onto
get the
this
whole
point.
team, Finzi,
Although Finland
if they
has
want?
gotten a little bit of percentage onto it. This is a very quick turnover.
Whoever
Turkey
wants to come in.
But Romani does fall towards the tail end there. I saw several really good Maywells coming out from Matrock to help keep Romani
Do the
alive,
interview in
but
Icelandic?
Once
I don't
split and
speak
Finland have too much pressure, they can just go
Icelandic.
ahead and charge right through, melt everyone down.
Every
like
time
butter
I
with
try
this
to ask
bastion,
one
flip
of
the point
the-
right back, and Turkey
Every time I
is
try to
only going
ask one of the
walk away
people
with
who
a
lived in
scant
Iceland
12%
about where
of
something
Finland's
was, I'd be
15
like,
and
hey,
counting.
where's
Great
this?
hook
And they'll
there
look at
from
me and be like, what
Romani,
the
and it
fuck
does
is this
clear
guy
out
saying?
Sana.
Because I wasn't
So
saying it
Finland,
right.
They might have to back up a little bit.
And Sana did have an ultimate on board as well that could have zoned them a little bit further into this choke, not allowed them to actually get inside and get on the objective. It seems like they might be letting this one go without much of a fight, and they use the amp matrix in order to force a little bit of positioning, but immediately Matrock with the wall once again, and Romani with a good pick onto Masa, and now they're looking at the Kitsune rush to force them forward once again. Muzo allowing them to make so much space, the whole hog actually finding so much more value than you would have ever expected here from that Roadhog, and now Sana going down once again.
Yeah, just whole hogging Vestola into a corner there, and all the focus fire that came out onto him as a result.
That's horrible. And you know what? Almost like your guys' record.
Doesn't quite find much of anything. Has to back up a little bit here, but they're gonna go right into Matrock's Blizzard here. Cloud has to try and get the better one, but Matrock strikes first.
Yeah, both of the Mays ice block. Romani does get frozen. Muzo comes in with a huge Suzu and also picks
I love you,
Sana.
Finzi.
Farouk, however, finding Ollie. They're trading out these healers. They're trying to trade the supports. Finland is on the back foot, however, missing out Ollie, missing out on that.
I feel like an asshole now, chat.
A late pick on
Mad
Cloud,
King, preached him as of 31 months.
Get a bit more of that percentage as Finland take the time to breathe and regroup.
This is a great showing from Matrock so far. Despite dropping the first map, the May play from Matrock has looked phenomenal, especially here on Sanctum. They need to keep this up, though. 70% and counting for Turkey. Finland have the Annihilation, and they have the Sound Barrier. Turkey, no tools to speak of, coming up on a Sound Barrier of their own. Farouk has to be good here, and Romani cannot fall.
Yeah, Farouk drops that beat, but so does Masa. Still the Annihilation on the board. Vestola is waiting for a good time to use it, and Sana is so good in the backline. Romani haven't been hacked, can't really take the breather here and take so much more damage, and now Sana just shredding out that tank. Turkey, not really much to be done here except for Matrock sitting on the point with the ice block, and that's going to be all for naught. A late pick onto Muzo as well. Now going to have to regroup with the Kiriko. Kitsune Rush is almost available, however, for Turkey, but that's going to be the only ultimate they have for the next fight.
I do like the Sana swap off of the Bastion over onto the Sombra. Now you can try and navigate through the choke a lot easier.
I can't believe Turkey's actually winning with the Roadhog.
They were having some trouble getting the Bastion into position, but they don't have to worry about that now. Turkey does have to worry about Sana's EMP. He's not really in a great position to use it. Actually, no, he might be. Once the rest of Finland can get the follow-up. Actually, Nefrin just gets bursted down by Vestola.
That's a big EMP. That's a big EMP.
The
Suzu!
Yeah,
the
EMP
Suzu!
Annihilation. That's bound to be
It didn't do anything! That EMP didn't do anything, I think!
It's so well timed from Moani, who totally pushes away and neutralizes that Annihilation, and instead it gets 3!
Bro, he's Muzo!
And that is just not what we expected. We look at Hog, we think, okay, that is a troll pick, but they switch
He like Suzu to keep someone alive, but then he EMP'd at the same time and hit nothing.
Sana comes in just a nick of time, reactivates the overtime, and now Masa isolated on the point, going to dance around the walls, and the May is going to try and stave off the pressure off the support. Masa boops Farouk off of the map, and Romani is just taking a breather right in Vestola's face. Now with the Blizzard from Matrock, they should be able to get a lot of damage down onto Finland's squad, but they're able to take down the Bob, and Matrock also just booped off the map by Masa. 2 big boops in a row from this Lucio from Finland, and now it's Farouk that's left over looking to try and touch, but they've already flipped that point over. Now Farouk is coming back, and that is probably their speediest character. Romani's trying to get in.
No, I don't think they're gonna make it. I don't think they're gonna make it.
Is just going out
Damn,
so
bro.
fast, and there's no touch from Turkey with Farouk down. Finland is able to take the win on Nepal.
So we're actually gonna get to see how Matrock's ornithology plays out here, as he's gonna be taken to the sky with the Farah. Finland sticking on to that Ramatro rush with
6 inches?
Sana
That's a
on
lot.
the Sombra here.
3 inches is a lot.
Okay, the Pharah is definitely interesting, especially since Finland definitely didn't expect this coming in. They have a Sombra and a Mei, so they can't really contend with the sky control that we see Turkey having thus far.
Am I going to BlizzCon? I don't know, chat. I'll probably make an announcement on my socials if I am. If I'm not allowed to stream the games over there, I'm not probably going.
With a good resurrection onto the Pharah, but Farouk goes down and trades the life for it. And Matrock isn't going to
$300, don't do that.
Off of that, now looking for the back line of Turkey.
I'll do what I want with my own, you know,
yeah, I mean,
money.
Matrock
Thank
gonna
you.
go ahead and swap to a different bird. It looks like Twitter's not the only bird down right now. Turkey, they're still looking for something. I mean, Muzo's almost got that Kitsune rush. They might be able to play in with that, but Ollie, if he's able to live through it, can pop the Ant Matrix here, is going to do just that, and Romani can't stick around.
I don't think there's a good shawarma place where I live, chat.
The Ant Matrix, they're going to have to go ahead and disengage and kite a little bit further back. Farouk going down right after Matrock does. Not a lot of places to go. Okay, Ollie able to find Nefrin, but they trade their tank for that. Romani, however, without the DPS line, can't really push forward, so he's going to go ahead and back off a little bit more as well.
We talk about Matrock, let's talk about Ollie a little bit, because again, this is another name from Finland.
You never ordering ramen is fucking dog, dude.
For most of the time.
Ordering ramen,
and, you know,
when it's not as good as when you're eating it over there.
But they're getting another guy in here, and Ollie is showing to be pretty competent. That Baptiste play was solid. Sana gonna go ahead and come in here with the EMP. Muzo just gets deleted. See ya, bye. Romani pops the whole hog, and doesn't get much for that.
Yeah, they were completely isolated there from the rest of the team because of Cloud's wall, and there just was no healing that could be done from Turkey. Now Farouk instead is switching back over to Lucio while Matrock finds the Mei.
I think Romani just does not want to be there. I don't know. Something is telling me Romani.
The Turkey is gonna have to play into here. They already used the Kitsune rush, and
he's just trying to have some fun, man.
They can't just whole hog Vestola away if he pops the Annihilation. They don't really have much aside from the Suzu for Muzo to try and counteract Cloud's Blizzard, so I mean, they have to try and take an eco push here, see if they can bleed some of these ultimates out. Otherwise, I mean, this might just be it. Nefrin
actually able to escape the damage that Sana was able to put down. Okay, Sana is tracing, going to go ahead and translocate since Muzo's also right there to just keep Nefrin healed all the way up. And Romani's actually taken a high ground approach here, looking for a little bit of a flank onto this back line, but they're actually not there. Instead, there's the a big hack from Sana and the EMP from Masa as well. Lots of ultimates that are being bled by Finland now. As the Kitsune rush comes out, the Bob didn't net anything for Nefrin though, and Nefrin is going to go down for the Sojourn, switches over, and with a minute left over, they are still fighting
come
for the
on,
choke
man.
point. Unfortunately, Romani, nothing to be done, goes down in a nick of time, and now they're going to have to wait for the tank to regroup in 30 seconds.
It's another great small micro play there at the tail end by Vestola to go in for the power block to stop the hook from finding any pay dirt, even though he did hook, I believe, Masa. I have to double check, but you know, whoever it was, they didn't die because Vestola's face checked all of that. Now Sana with the EMP, looking to put this all to bed.
Bro, this just looks horrible, man.
Of himself, but otherwise, the rest of the squad is just kind of corralled in one corner. They've been really trying to force this high ground approach.
I feel so bad, man.
Off of the Roadhog instead.
I feel so bad.
To try and counter this Ramatra pick. However, they're still looking for some kind of touch. It doesn't look like it's going to be there. Nefrin getting down early is going to be a promise.
This looks like a ranked game, yeah. That is awful.
Hey Jay, how are you doing
I don't think the Roadhog pick
Yo, what's up,
is
something
really
inside? I'm
out
doing
for
pretty
Turkey
well. How
all
about
that
yourself?
well anymore. I mean, it was a good look for Sanctum, but it didn't do them all that well on Shrine back on Nepal, and it's definitely not doing them any favors here on First Point Kings Row.
You guys want a Life Weaver 1v1 and Hog 1v1
by Cloud, taking all of the damage. I mean, Ollie can just charge Ant Matrices just off of pure damage, just pumping it into Roadhog.
Hog 1v1, no E. Torb 1v1 no E. Life Weaver 1v1, no E.
No, not this again. I'm starting flashbacks from the Saudi match.
Don't do it.
Turkey, don't fall for it. Matrock
Hog
wants to go
1v1, Life Weaver 1v1, and the Torb 1v1.
That was against Turkey too, right? The Saudi 1v1, it was against Turkey, and Lethal was in the game.
Let's take our bets.
That,
Are people gonna cheat?
Didn't lie.
Are people going to cheat?
he has his abilities bound to different keys, so he didn't hit E, but he still popped the overload there. Finland,
okay.
I don't know if Finland are gonna go for this, but it does look like they want to take the
no
hog 1v1
E, guys. I mean, I guess since Finland are up a map, they're like, do we really have that much to lose? Can we really count on Sweden beating Saudi Arabia? Are they actually going to do it?
Tally Sings, appreciate myself 34 months. Who's gonna win, chat?
They don't have the Torb. They have the hog. Okay, they're
not falling for that one again. It wasn't us.
For that one again. They're gonna go for the hog 1v1, but yeah, Finland are not coming out here with the Torb. And they're just gonna like, I guess go for the hog 1v1, or even that. No, they're just gonna. Okay, no honor. They're just gonna go ahead and take down Romani. Teleport.
Wait, what happened?
What the heck? Rude? That's crazy. I just. Wait, they actually take out the Life Weaver though? I'm just
Wait,
so lost.
what's going on
right now?
I mean, we are seeing Life Weaver. I mean, he's not.
I don't
really
think
much
they
of a
want a
factor
1v1.
right
I think
now.
they're
great.
No
help there from
honor with
Bastola
this
to
team.
Close this one out here. What
What
a way to
was
send that one
that,
off.
bro?
Finland